We're at the Queen's University Students' Union, so we're doing the launch of Martina Anderson's social media campaign for the European elections on May 22nd. So we felt it was important to launch a social media campaign. It's important for young people and for students especially. Like, it's a medium where we can encourage political activism and for promotion and especially different events such as this itself. So,
what role do you think social media is playing in this campaign?
For this campaign, well, we're expecting, for young people, it's very important, for students, the accessibility of it, to try and get such vast quantities of information out to such a large audience of people. And it's a revolutionary potential to try and encourage activism and participation from young people in elections. So this is the nature of the event today. We're going to try and get students, encouraged and sort of excited for the elections on May 22nd. I think just based on the nature of the past couple of years in politics, there's a lot of expectation around the upcoming election and for Sinn Féin in particular, and what we can do, especially at council and European level. So it'll be a busy next 3 years, and I think students are very interested in the possibilities that can come from Sinn Féin and other parties.
It was great to see the party focusing in on social media and the importance of social media. I think it's very, very clear to people that Sinn Féin leads the way in terms of our social media output, in terms of our engagement, in terms of what we're communicating, not just to Sinn Féin voters, not just to Sinn Féin party members, but to the big bad world. And I think it's good that in the mouth of an election, heading into a very crucial couple of weeks, we are really just focusing in on utilising and developing our social media strategy and getting our people to communicate with people and get the Sinn Féin and the Republican message against austerity, for equality, for Irish unity out there to people.
And hashtag Sinn Féin Ireland?
Hashtag Team Sinn Féin Ireland. Team SF Ireland is the hashtag to be using for the next couple of weeks, because we are a team. It was great to see such a team of people here today. We're a team when we're on the streets rapping people's doors, and we're a team when we're online tweeting the Sinn Féin message together. So it's appropriate and it's right, and I'm looking forward to helping Martina and the other candidates here in Belfast and beyond over the next couple of weeks.
Martina Anderson, great to see so many young people here at Queen's University today. I was very taken with your notion that Republican prisoners were the first social media people with their comms.
Well, without doubt, and the evidence is there to prove that, and I think that people know that we've been very innovative as Republican prisoners and throughout the whole Republican struggle, because we realise the importance of communicating with our base and with each other. We know it is important to reach out, and we also know it's important to reach over the heads of a very hostile media who's still very much in place. You can see by the commentary that is coming out even currently, and I find that an awful lot of intelligent people, and thankfully there's more of them out there, who are scratching their heads at how come you have obviously got the best leadership that republicanism has ever had, standing 350 candidates throughout Ireland, and yet they're trying to tell us that we need to consider our leadership and replace them. I'm hoping that they last forever, because they are taking us to this great place. And therefore you can see that even in Martin McGuinness and Gerry Adams, because in Twitter, particularly Twitter more than Facebook, and they're following them in their thousands. Like between the two of them, I think they have almost 60,000 people following them. And that's brilliant to think that just at the touch of a button that they can get the message out to so many people. And I have found that it's a one-way politically for myself, who in the site of struggle that I'm in at the moment in Europe is very far away from Ireland. But I committed to bringing Ireland to Europe and to Europe to Ireland, and that also involved the social media, because it allows people to know exactly where I am. Some people maybe want to meet, for instance, they turn up in the office, they don't know I'm in Brussels, they don't know I'm in Strasbourg, but even our people will know through the media where I am at any given time and what I am doing. And it's also an opportunity then for an awful lot of voters, particularly young people, to know about the policy issues that I am driving forward, and that's why it's great to be in Queen's today, because I've been very centrally involved, particularly in the Youth Guarantee Scheme, making sure it was adequately funded to 21 billion and not the 8 billion that we ended up getting from the EU, and we only got that because of the fact that I was the only MEP here in the North who voted against the cut chats. And so it's important that students and people that are out there in the social media would know exactly what we are doing, and they can follow us and they can ask us questions. So I think it's great that I am launching today hashtag Team SF Ireland, and I am asking as many people now from here until the end of the election to make sure that they trend that. So whatever they're sending out, whether it's on Facebook, on Twitter, whatever it is, whatever platform they use, that they put on hashtag Team SF Ireland, and let's get this trend started.